Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your timeless love reading and I hope you get some clarity and guidance from it. So Aqua, let's get stuck in. Let's see what's going on between you and your person. Let's see what actions your person is planning on taking toward you right now, right at this moment, Aquarius. How is your spring going? How is it going? Has spring sprung? Hope you're all having a lovely spring. Hope the weather is nice and all of that stuff. Hope you're seeing daffodils. There's so many daffodils around my area. Like just planted everywhere. Like our community plants loads of daffodils just in every kind of local park. And is that similar for you, I wonder? Also, why am I thinking about daffodils? Maybe daffodil is a sign for you to take on board somehow. Okay, daffodils are the colour yellow. Some sort of flower, but I am hearing and seeing daffodil for you. Okay, daffodil. Okay, Aquarius. First we have got the Ace of Pentacles, Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, but you could be dealing with any sign at all. The Knight of Cups, water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You could be dealing with a water sign. The Ten of Wands, fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. I am getting a lot of attraction. I feel like this person is insanely, like, erotically. I don't mean to get, like, you know, too kind of handsy. Is that the word? Rated R. Rated R. Explicit, because, you know, guidelines and all of that. But yeah, like there's a very erotically charged energy from this person towards you. Okay, maybe there's already been a physical connection established, but whether or not it has, it's like it's all this person can think about. So it's like they really want to, you know, do stuff with you, or they really, like, they miss it. I feel like for most of you, you have been physical with them, but it's all they can kind of think about. It's all they can think about, and they want it to happen again. They want it to happen again. And there's like a fear surrounding, what if it never happens again? What if I never get to touch Aquarius again? Oh my God, like that, it must have been a heck of a good time. It must have been Aquarius. Wow, you really showed them a good time. Let's put it that way. But it's like they need you back. They need you back. So maybe this is a bit stagnant right now. A bit stagnant. There's a lack of communication here. I feel like there was like a blow up, an argument of some kind. And it's like there's a fear surrounding an argument happening again, or a fear surrounding you not letting something go. They are afraid you haven't let something go, and it's going to basically affect the connection forever, that they'll never get to be with you the way they were. They'll never get to hold you again. They'll never get to touch you again. There's a very like strong sense of longing to just have you in their arms again. And it's not just a shallow thing. It's not just like a lustful thing. Like we've got the Knight of Cups here, and it's like there's a lot of emotion surrounding this need for them as well. Like there is love infused here. Okay, overall energy is the Two of Swords. Okay, air energy. I'm just trying to make sure the ring light doesn't, you know, put a glare on it. I wanted to see the card. Yeah, cool. Two of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, you're conflicted here. You don't know if you can trust this person. I feel like there's an element of, you know, a third party interference for some of you. For a lot of you, I feel like that's the general gist here. This is a general reading though, so be sure to take this as it resonates, my dears. Funny how I was talking about daffodils and like flowers. I feel like this person like wants to bring you flowers. Like I said, there's a longing for making things right, making things up to you, but they are afraid you haven't let something go. And I feel like you haven't. They are on the money. They are right on the money. They know you haven't let this go. Because I feel like it was pretty, you know, intense to you. It's something that they know, you know, really effed you off. Really, you know, really annoyed you. And that it's something that you wouldn't let go. normally, because they know how you work, they know how you think, they know how your emotions tick and all of that. They know you to the core, and how they are on the money about how you're feeling right now. But they do have hope. They do have hope. I feel like they have an idea to reach out to you with this Ace of Pentacles here. They are thinking about approaching you. And there's something about flowers. I feel like they could bring you flowers. If you're male or female, it doesn't matter. There's something here about flowers. Or the colour yellow. Or daffodils or something like that. But I feel like, even if it's not literal, I feel like it's just symbolically referencing their wanting to show you they're sorry. And wanting to apologise. And wanting to make it up to you. Wanting to show you you are appreciated. Wanting to show you that they care and they appreciate you. And they want you to be happy. They want to bring you happiness and give you goodness and give you things that will make you smile. They want to make you smile. They want to make you happy. They don't want you to be sad. They want to make it better if you're sad. And they know you are sad. So it's like, I want to make it up to Aquarius, but Aquarius is closed off. Aquarius is closed off. I feel like they've been trying to reach out, or they've been attempting to, but you've not really been giving them much to work with, because they hurt you and you're afraid that they will, like, if you were to forgive them, that they'd just hurt you again. And right now you're just not prepared. You are defensive. You are on the defense. You're not wanting to deal with them at this time. You're not wanting to talk to them. You're 100% at this moment closed off, and they fear that it will last forever. Okay, because there's something serious about your silence and how you are not reacting to them. I don't feel like this was the first argument per se, but you've never been closed off in this way after an argument. So they are really concerned that they've really messed it up. You are really closed off, this Ten of Wands and the Two of Swords here. But we have like hope in their mind and heart with this Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. They are hopeful that you will eventually be responsive. Okay, I feel like it's in your court. I feel like it's in your court to like respond to them, but you just haven't been. Okay, but there's something about them like waiting to hear from you, wanting to hear from you, but you're just not willing to do that right now. You're hurt. You are hurt, and you have every right to, you know, feel your feelings. And if you don't want to speak to them, don't. If you never want to speak to them again, don't. But I am getting that you will kind of soften to the idea of talking to them again. I'm getting for some of you that there's like a third party involved here with this Two of Swords. This is the only thing. This Two of Swords is the only thing screaming third party. But your person doesn't want the third party. Your person is not thinking about them. So why is this third party relevant? It clearly is. But how did they cause so much damage when your person does not give a toss about them? How did your person manage to mess it up like this? They don't care about that person. They don't have attraction towards them. Like, there's nobody that they want more than you. There's nobody that they crave more than you. You are the one for them. You are the love of their life. You know, it's dawning on them since losing you. I feel like they always recognised it. They always knew they loved you, but it's the loss of you that's like, oh my God, like how, like me and Aquarius were so strong, and this kind of third party, this other person, this other influence infiltrated the energy, and now I've lost Aquarius, but I don't even want the third party. So what did they do, Aquarius? What did your person do to cause you to be so closed off? Were they flirting with somebody? Did somebody flirt with them and they didn't, you know... Maybe that's what it is for some of you. your person didn't turn somebody away. They didn't reject somebody in some way. They didn't, but it had something to do with you feeling like they are all about you. Maybe your person entertained somebody without realizing they were. Maybe they gave somebody else attention, but they didn't mean it to be, they didn't mean to come across interested in them. They didn't mean for you to think that they were interested in that person. They weren't. But maybe they were complimentary to them in a way that they shouldn't have been. They didn't, maybe the other party, the other influence was flirting and trying it on, and your person was entertaining it. They weren't shutting it down in a way. Or maybe they were being too polite in a way. You see it as being too polite, and it made you feel bad about yourself. It made you feel like your person didn't want you enough, or didn't value you enough to shut the other person down. Something like that, I feel, is what happened here. They didn't mean for it to they didn't mean for you to feel unvalued. But in hindsight, they see now why you would feel that way. Because they know you. And it's like, looking back, they're like, oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? But they didn't mean harm. And I feel like your person entertained this person or was complimentary just out of politeness. That's all it was. They were just being polite. They didn't mean to be disrespectful to you at all. And I feel like at the time they didn't feel like they were. They didn't know you would get jealous. They didn't mean to make you jealous. They didn't mean to make you feel bad about yourself. And now they are reaping the repercussions. I truly feel like they didn't mean it. Like, they didn't mean to make you feel bad. They truly didn't. Like, they need you to know at this moment in time just how much they need you back, and how much they hope you get back to their messages, get back to their calls. They hope you reach out. They are praying and hoping with all of their heart that this isn't done. Like, they do believe it in their heart that it's not done, but at the same time, it's on you to make it happen. They can believe all they want, but if you don't reach out, it's just a dream, isn't it? But I feel like you will soften. And you will kind of be open to a discussion with them. I do feel that. And I don't feel like they will make that mistake again. They won't make that mistake again. They've learned that this hurts you, that hurts you. But they even now they're looking back, they're like, I should have known that would have hurt Aquarius. I should have known. Because I know how Aquarius works. Why? But I feel like they felt a bit under pressure, or they felt pressure to be polite for some reason in that situation that made them forget that it would hurt you. But they need you to know they're not interested in that person or anybody else but you. Aquarius, I am going to pull some messages now. I'm going to take a look into what your person might want to say to you. Okay, Spirit, what does Aquarius' person want them to know? By the way, I offer personal readings, so if you are interested, you can, of course, check out the description. Okie dokie, let me just make a bit of space here. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so lucky to have you. Heck yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Please wait for me. Please don't move on. And if they haven't reached out yet to kind of fix it, they will. But I feel like for some of you, they've been trying to, but you're not having any of it. But they hope you don't move on. There is a longing here, you know, to have you back. I push you away because I don't want to lose you. Take it as it resonates. That could be you. Okay, that could be you. It could be them, but I feel like it is more fitting that it's your energy. You know, you were hurt. You are hurt. You know. And it's like out of protection for yourself that you don't want to speak with them. Because maybe you're afraid that the conversation won't go the way you want. Maybe you're afraid they'll say things you don't want to hear. That'll make you think that they don't value you. So maybe that's another element to why you're closed off as well. As much as you are. Like I said, I feel like you have a right to be upset, but I feel like there is an element of you protecting yourself as well. Can I trust you? That could be your energy. Okay? Could be them, but just take it as it applies. Let me pull from a different deck now. Okay, Spirit, what else does Aquarius' person want them to know? Are you still mad? Right, like from the horse's mouth. Can't get much more direct than that. I feel like you are still mad. That's why you're listening to this reading. You're wanting to know the goss. You're wanting to know the tea, what's on their mind. I brought out the worst in you. Like they are aware of what, like, that they hurt you bad. I truly didn't want to let you go. I don't want to let you go. I don't want to let you go. I don't want to lose you. And it's going under, I don't want to lose you. Like, I know that's mostly your energy, but I feel like it fits for that part. I don't want to let you go. I don't want to lose you. They don't want to, I will always put you first. You are first. You've always been first. Okay. Aquarius, I hope you got something from that reading. And if you have, please remember to like and subscribe. And I hope to see you back soon. Thanks for watching, my lovely dears.